Greetings, my name is Kuda from Zimbabwe and I'm a full-time internet marketer. And now that you've actually created your account and I've actually shown you the overview of this website and what all this means. So before we get things into action here, I want to address a certain kind of people that are actually doing this kind of business for the first time. And in this business, we actually use what is known as Bitcoins. And I understand that a lot of you, it's actually a new term what Bitcoin is. So I'm going to go back a little bit so that I can explain to the new people that how Bitcoins work and how I'm actually going to be using them on this website, especially to the people in Africa or to the people in Zimbabwe, to be precise, because I live in Zimbabwe and I'm actually using Bitcoin. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come here and actually explain the process of how it actually works and then show you the websites that I actually use to buy the Bitcoin. So the first point of call actually is actually to buy the Bitcoins, and I'm gonna put a video on this video series, because I'm actually going to be putting these videos one after another that explains what Bitcoin is. So now the first thing that you want to do here is you want to buy the Bitcoins, and Bitcoins actually they are both online. Okay, I'm gonna show you the places that I actually please forgive me for my handwriting. I'm going to show you places that I buy Bitcoin. So the idea here is actually to change your money. Okay, is to change your money to what is known as Bitcoins, BTC. BTC is actually shortcut for Bitcoins, and then actually use the Bitcoins in the one help website. And while you do that, actually the one help actually gives 100% according to their website, 100% per month, or 120% depending on how much you actually are working with. So now let's say you start with $100. Okay, you want to provide help of $100, which you're going to do in the next video, and I'm going to show you as I do my provide help for the first time. So now when you provide help with $100, it simply means that you're going to be paid back $200, that is after 30 days. And now what happens now when you get this $200, that means you get paid in Bitcoins. Now we have actually used $100 now that we have been paid with Bitcoins, and now we want to sell these Bitcoins. Okay, and then now I'm going to explain the process of actually selling the Bitcoins, the 200 BTC Bitcoins worth, to convert it to actually cash that we can use in Zimbabwe or in any country. So I'm going to give you the information based on my daily experience or based on my knowledge, guys. There's actually several number of ways of how you can go around using Bitcoins, but I'm just going to explain how I actually do it. So now the first point of call here is when you're using Bitcoins, you can actually buy Bitcoins from a person. Okay, you can actually buy Bitcoins from a person. So the process is like you just actually call a friend. If you have a friend that you trust, know, and like, you just say I need some Bitcoins. You actually give them cash, and then they're going to transfer the Bitcoins into your Bitcoin wallet that I'm going to actually to explain how the Bitcoin wallet actually works. So with that being said, let me just go over to the websites of why you need a Bitcoin. So to start with, if you click on accounts here, if you click on accounts where it says add a bank account, you want to select a place whereby you actually receive your Bitcoin. So as you can see in my case right now, I've actually put my name there, and this is actually my Bitcoin address. My Bitcoin address is actually where I'll be actually receiving my money when it's time to receive the money. So you're going to understand this as we go on. So when you actually create your account and when you have gone through the overview, this is the first thing that you want to do again, to go to the account section. So in the account section here, it says IFSC, you need to type in capital letter BTC like that. Okay, and then on the savings here, the account type, just click on savings, it's fine. Bank name, I've not put anything because I'm actually using Bitcoins, and Here it says branch name. I did not put anything. Account number, nothing. State, nothing. Then there, nothing. There's an option of actually using Perfect Money. I don't know anyone who is using Perfect Money and it's a one help, but if there is, I don't really know how they use it, because I don't know how to use Perfect Money. I've tried to, but I found that Bitcoin actually was easy for me to use. So now here where it is asking for Bitcoin address, a Bitcoin address actually looks like this. This is what a Bitcoin address looks like. It's long letters, small in caps, and so this is what it looks like. So the Bitcoin address is actually a place whereby you'll be actually receiving your money. So this is a place where you'll be receiving your money. It's more like a wallet, an online wallet that you actually be receiving. That's your address. That's what you paste there, and then when you paste there, you just click on submit. I've actually done that, and you need to do that. So now, where do I get the Bitcoin address? Where do I get the wallet? Where do I create a wallet? So the one number place that I actually recommend is actually a place that is actually called blockchain. So now at blockchain right now is a place whereby you'll be keeping your Bitcoins. And now once you create a Bitcoin wallet, I'm going to come back to this website. We need now to put money into this wallet. Now to do that, I use a website that is called 247exchange.com. Now at 247exchange.com, I buy Bitcoins using a MasterCard and a Visa card as well. So what you want to do here is actually to watch this video. I'm going to show you how to buy Bitcoins. Remember when I said you need to buy Bitcoins and convert them to you need to buy Bitcoins, so you need to convert your cash to make them Bitcoin. So this is one of the websites that I actually use. It's actually instant to buy Bitcoins. And there's another website that I actually use, which is called 247, no, which is called localbitocins.com. I'm going to explain the difference on these websites, why I use these two. Now, you can actually buy Bitcoins from different places depending with the country that you are actually in. I understand that in South Africa there's actually Altcoin. I think there's Altcoin Trader. There's actually Altcoin. There's Altcoin Trader. It's actually easier, but friends that are actually using this website to actually buy Bitcoins. This is actually the website. And now there's also what is known as Zappo. Zappo, I think it's a website that actually, so there's quite a number of them, but I'm going to explain the ones that I use, the ones that I'm actually familiar with. So now I'm going to go back here to this panel, the blockchain panel. So the first thing that you want to do is you need to get your wallet. Now when you need to get your wallet, you click on the wallet and then you click on create and start new wallet. Now what you want to do is you want to try and get a number like this, so that this is where you'll be keeping your Bitcoins, and then you will understand this as we make progress. So you put in your email address, your password, and please make sure that you don't forget your password here when you are doing this, and then make sure you go through all this information and keep the information that you get from me very, very safe. They will take you through the steps so that you can actually create a Bitcoin wallet. Now, when you create your Bitcoin wallet, you're going to be provided with a Bitcoin address, which is like this. Now, when you have this address, you're just going to come onto this website and then you're just going to click on buy. Now, when you click on buy, let me just try that. If I click on buy, as you can see here, they're asking me a payment you will send. I'll normally put a MasterCard. Let's say I need to buy $500 worth of Bitcoins, and then I want to receive BTC here. And they're going to tell me the amount in BTC that I'm actually going to receive. And then here they are going to ask for a Bitcoin address. Now, this is where I punch in my Bitcoin address that I would have created from here. So what happens now is, let's assume that this is my Bitcoin address, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here on this panel, and then when I click the make order, here they're going to take me through the steps, so that they're going to ask for my credit card number and the things that they actually need. They're going to deduct actually $500 from my account, and then they send the bitcoins to be kept on this website. So if you want to do with 24/7 exchange, you need to make sure that you follow through what they need. They require an ID, that is scanned, proof of residence, and their things that they actually require for you to start trading with them. And when that is done, when you have your bitcoins, if you want to sell them, you can also sell them on local Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little presentation, a little drawing, and explain how 24/7 works and how blockchain is. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to and then I'm going to click on let me click on this. Okay, now let me just draw something here. I need to draw something. Okay, now let's say now this is okay, but wait, I need to explain something first. Okay, I need to explain another website that I actually buy bitcoins from. Okay, this is actually the website that another website that I actually buy bitcoins from. It works different from 24/7 exchange. So it's called local Bitcoin. So what local Bitcoins is you're actually buying bitcoins from a person, and on 24/7 exchange you're buying bitcoins from a company. So now, as you can see, these are all the sellers that are selling bitcoins. So what it means here, this is actually the name of the person, and 100 plus here simply means this person has sold or has helped 100 plus people to buy bitcoins, and this 100% simply means that they have a score of 100% trust. And this is actually the payment method that this person is asking for. They're saying, now if you wanna deal with me, I want you to send me MoneyGram, and this is actually the rate for their Bitcoin. They're saying if you can buy Bitcoins from me, you must be ready to pay me 452.54 per Bitcoin, and this is actually the money that they can actually sell you the Bitcoins. The range, like they can sell 1,000 to 2,500. So I'm going to explain how local Bitcoins works and how you can actually use. So the first point of call, you need to make sure that you are dealing with a person who is trustworthy, and you need to check on that, and you need to check on the price, and you need to check on the payment method as well. Because now when you are in Zimbabwe, I recommend that you look for the guys who are using Western Union. Okay, Western Union. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and do that. Okay, let me just click on login here. Just log into my account and show you the process. Okay. Okay, now that's let me just log into my account and then show you how it goes. Now, so I'm actually logged into my account right now. So as you can see that I've explained that time that you are actually buying bitcoins, and this is the things that you actually check. So the difference between this local Bitcoin and 24/7 is on 24/7 you're buying from a company, and on local Bitcoins you're buying from a person. So the process at local Bitcoins works like this. Let me just look for some empty space here. Okay, I'm gonna use this empty space. So the process is like this. Okay, you register your account at local Bitcoins, and you look for a person, a buyer that you want to buy bitcoins from. Now, this is the seller, okay, and you are the buyer. Okay, you are the buyer. Okay, you're actually in a different country, and this person is actually in a different country, and this is actually I would say LB, local Bitcoins. Okay, in the middle of you two guys, right? So now you go onto the website, and then you look for the seller that is actually selling bitcoins, and this seller would have actually have the bitcoins in their wallet, And when they advertise, now if you click on the seller, like say you want to deal with this person, local bitcoins is going to deduct some bitcoins and hold them. Okay, as you negotiate with this person that I need to buy bitcoins from you, blah 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 blah, as you're doing the chat. So I normally use Western Union. Now that I normally use Western Union when I'm actually buying bitcoins from this company. So this is actually the process that I actually do when actually buying the bitcoins via Western Union. What I do is I want to buy bitcoins, and let's assume that I need to buy for 500, and then here I normally select United States. Okay, United States, and then I scroll down here. I look for someone for where it says Western Union. This is actually the payment method that they have, and then I click on search. Now when I click on search, it's going to show me different people that are actually selling bitcoins at different prices. Now as you can see that I've got this guy, he's got 100 there, and remember what I said, what 100 means, and then this guy is online, green means online, and he accepts 100 Western Union. So what I'm going to do, let me just head back here. He accepts Western. This is actually his rate, 454 per bitcoin, and he's actually selling for 1,000 or 2,500. So what I do is I click on view. And I want to see his terms, like okay, what does he say when he wants to sell bitcoins to me. So okay, now let me wait for my internet to load. I normally don't like this, Anyway, let me just okay, now it's actually loading. So as you can see now, this guy is saying that he can actually sell me the bitcoins within 270 seconds, and please provide within our info provided. No pics required. Send info. Please let me know how long it will take before you send the money. Blah 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 to pick it up. Blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. So now this is actually a good person to trade with. So what I want to do is here, I want to look at his profile. So I click on this button, and then look at his profile to see like what people say about him. And be careful, guys, on this website you can lose money fast. You can be scammed as well on this website, because these guys, they are not really everyone is not genuine. They need to know what you're doing. So now if I look at his profile, this person is over 100 plus trades, and his first purchase was actually 2 years ago in 4 months, and then he was online 1 minute ago. He speaks English. He's email verified, phone number verified. He actually submitted his passport, and this guy is trusted by over 30 plus people, and you can actually see his record, good, very dependable, fast release, and what have you, and stuff like that. So now if I go back to where I said I want to buy from him, now as you can see now I need to buy, let's say I need to buy 500 bitcoins. Now this is 1 point whatever. What local bitcoin is going to do is going to deduct these bitcoins, and then they're going to hold them. Okay, so as I chat with this guy, I'm not going to chat with him, but I'm just going to show you what I've actually done in the past with this guy when I bought the bitcoins. Okay, because you might think that I'm a client. So as you can see, let me show you my chart here. Now hi, I would like to buy bitcoins from you. Please send me your details. How long will it take to translate? Okay, so he's asking me how long will it take to send money. So I said, no, if you send me your details, I'm going to send the money in 20 minutes. So what this guy does now is he will send me his Western Union details. Okay, and this was his Western Union details. And then I need to go to Western Union here in Zimbabwe. Okay, I had to go to Western Union here in Zimbabwe, and then I had to send the money to this person. And then after I sent the money to this person, I had to come back and I had to scan the proof of the document that I've actually the receipt. so that he can actually see that I've sent the money to him. And then he goes to Western Union in his country to pick up the money, to see that he's actually pick up the money. And when he picks up the money, he will then send the bitcoins to my local Bitcoin wallet. So that's actually the process. Now he has sent me the bitcoins. Remember when I said that time, local Bitcoin is actually LB is actually between us. Okay, they're actually holding the bitcoins. So now local Bitcoin can actually see the receipt that I've got from Western Union. Okay, from Western Union. And then when I upload the receipt, now all the if you have issues with this person, you can just report him to local Bitcoin. They're actually going to deal with that person. So now when I attached the receipt and this guy went to pick up the money, you actually release the bitcoins into my wallet. So this is actually the process of actually buying the bitcoins and on local Bitcoin. So that's actually the process. Now when it comes to this one, to 24/7 exchange, you're actually buying from a company, and yeah, that's actually the process. So what happens now is when you're buying from this 24/7 exchange, what happens is you're buying from 24/7. Okay, I want to say 24/7. Okay, sorry guys. You're buying from 24/7, and the Bitcoin is actually going to your blockchain account. And then let me not just write this and then proceed with, just because for the sake of my time, I don't want to make this video too long, but I think this is actually worth it. So now once you create your Bitcoin blockchain account, this is where you will be directing your Bitcoins to, and when that is done, you just update your information here. And the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to make your first provider up so that you can actually start to make some money. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tips and how you can make things happen and make money online.